Hello and welcome everyone to part 61 of my Nimby Rails journey, of our Nimby Rails journey. It's already quite some time since we actually started this project, and let me enable the line overlay and you can already see that the capital city of Poland is blue. Warsaw is mostly blue when it comes to the lines, and that means one thing: the lines are finally done. So the airport is finally connected. I mean, they have one direct station and then one a little bit further away. And I have set up all the lines. We have the S2. I think the S1 is missing. I'm not sure, but I think it comes somewhere down there, goes somewhere up here. I'm not 100% sure, but we have the S2. S2 is done. S3 also done. S4 also done. And then what I'm kind of proud of is the S40 going all the way over there. And it works. It works quite well. We also have the S9. That was the first one I finished. And the scheduling really made a lot of issues, was a real mess, but you can already see quite a lot of blue trains around the capital city. That will get way more with the metro, with the trams one day when we get that far. And you can see already here the S40, for example, 160 people in. Good numbers, let's say like that. Then the S4 going out of the city. With 60, that's more or less okay. We have 50 here, 22 out here, and those train towards the city, 25 out, 62. That's a lot. That's one of the it's the S3, yeah. And the intercity up north towards Gdansk, we're actually 350, so the trains are used quite good. The only thing I'm a bit sad about is this one. You can already see it, 770 people. Yeah, 768 out of 768. I maybe need to replace the intercity trains, but we will see. I hope that a few things get solved. So out of Warsaw towards Kaunas we have 120, so that's not a problem. That train also not a problem, but towards the capital city of Poland, that's an issue. When we get onto the assets stations, let's have a look. Contains total packs. Yeah, Kaunas. Oh, that's quite a lot. And Riga also quite a lot. So where do they want to go? Group by destination. Vilnius, Berlin. Okay, that's distance. Gdansk for some, and so on. So yeah, maybe I need to rework the main line once again, but that's not what we want to do today. Today it's finally time. When I say finally, I also mean finally. It's time to just turn all of this from a blueprint, yes, from a blueprint into actual build tracks. I will go all the way up here towards the depot and then stop it there. So that's the train depot, that's the metro depot, and then I'll just build all these tracks. So yeah, that is how it looks once everything is created. Okay, not everything, the tram tracks are still blueprints. I want to finish them first before I actually go and build all of them. We have two lines. For now, we have the M2 going from left to right. So from this beautiful station at Bemowo going up to Brodno, and we have the M1. So this one going from Mloziny. Yeah, I won't look that place up. It's going from north to south down to Kabati. And what I love about it, when we, for example, do the Metro Line 2 together, at least setting it up. When we go through here, it already starts with this station where passengers can go over to the train. We have Blocker where people can go over to the trams, and that's a depot. Then here also again trams. Here again going over to trams. Then we continue straight on. Here you can also change to the other metro line and trams. And then you cross over the river and you get towards Stadium. Stadium you can switch over to get to the train to Wyszotnia. or straight up just walk that little bit. And then when we continue on, here you can switch at Wilenska to trams and also to trains. So that's more or less good news for the passengers, that they have a huge amount of places where they can actually switch from train to tram, from metro to tram. Yeah, this is just a capital city's mess. That's an actual depot. Yeah, let's send it in there. And yeah, then I wanted to have the trains run in like this, or get out to the depot track here, and then get back to the station on the left or the right side. And also here, of course, you can switch over to the tram. And for those people who don't care, you can also walk. I think is it even in walking distance when I check it out? No, Todrunska's straight out of the distance. It's a bit sad. They could have literally just taken taking the metro one station further, and you could have a switch here to Todrunska. But I don't complain, I will stick with the original, more or less original way how this tram, why do I call it tram like all the goddamn time? With the metro. I will just stick to how the metro is. Yeah, here, Marymount. You can also switch over to the trams. Here you can switch over to the trams. It's a bit difficult to actually find out where you can do stops and where you can't, because everywhere we have this blueprint message on the station. Yes, but here also tram lines meeting here, so the passengers can switch over to the trams. Then here we have Centrum, right next to Centralna. That's where people can actually like walk. It's really just inside of walking distance. And then the southern area of the city. I haven't yet created any trams, anything, I don't know. That's something up for the future, where the tram lines run here. But already quite parallel to the train line, to the suburban train. So covering way more people, and then I think we go like this. Oh, because I don't have switches up here. Correct, correct. So first of all, let's go underground. Then switch these tracks over to 80. And then let me disable the overlay so that I can actually see if I create the trams at 80 or not. And then, yes. There's a signal, there's a signal. There we will have a signal. I would like to move this one a bit further back so that the signal can sit here. That's still 80, that's okay. Then a signal there. And then when I go back to line and I move the stop, it doesn't go all the way back into here. It stops there, which is good. And yeah, now you can see the next project that's coming up is to actually schedule the metro lines. And I said in the past we will do it together. So yeah, I don't regret it. We will do it together, and we will do the line 2. So from Bemovo to Brodno. And first of all, I will do a little break in recording because I have no clue what kind of trains I want to run here. So I will do the research, what trains actually run here and if they're on the Steam Workshop. If they are not, then I have to get creative. Last thing I check is we have 120 meters to play with for the trains. Let me check at Wilenska, 130. Yeah, I believe 120. Yeah, 120 here. 120 here. 120 here and here. So I will have a look at trains. We will use the China Metro Type A vehicle. I just skipped the research where I had a look at what trains actually run here. So let me get down here not that far down. No, yeah, even further down. So we have the PL tag, and then when I go and don't want to look at you all the time. When I go in here, we should be able to find it. They are type A metro, 80 kilometers an hour. And then, oh, it's the old way where you just add cars. They don't look that pretty, but 1.5k on 130 meters, I would say is okay. Then, first of all, the PL tag, then the type A metro, and then 001. So yeah, let's actually make it 2 digits, because I think there won't be many more metro trains of this type around. Then we can go into the lines and then take the train. Oh my god, yeah. There it is. For the line timing, then here as well. I just put it on the second line, and we wanted to do the second line together. So we will go into the default timings. Custom period, manually picked stops, and we want to run them at 80. I'll do that here as well already, because otherwise I just forget it. Put it in with 80 custom manually picked stops, and then I will just set this one up with a minute, so that here I only have to set the times how I want them. I want the lower number here, so you have the times here, you have the time they arrive, the time they depart. I want to have the time that they depart, so the departure time, on a full minute. It's just for my own brain. It's not that important, but yes, that is what I will do. Then I always look at the time they arrive. So here they arrive at 19 seconds, which means that they will stand for 41 seconds to reach a full minute. 11 means 49, arrival at 4 means 56, because we always need to get to 60. 17 means 43. 33 means 27, and so on. When I arrive early like this, you can go fixed departures, then custom time. That way they jump automatically to the time. So here, fixed departures, custom time, that works. On 28, when they arrive, that also still works, because it needs to be over 30. But here at 44, for example, the number in here would be 16. When I go to fixed departure and back, it's 1 minute 16. I just have to remove the number. But that way you can basically, you don't need to use your brain that much if you want to do it like I do, with the full minute departures only. Otherwise, skip this step. Just skip it. There's no need to do this besides cosmetics in the schedule. So it's a lot of clicking and a lot of not actually aiming properly. I was better at this in the past when I played more Nimby Rails. And then we are getting to the bottom of it. So 3 more stops, 2 more stops, 1 last stop. And that way it is set. And I want to have a train. I mean, how high is the demand? I think I will go full out already. Not full out, but we will go with 1 train every 5 minutes. And we will go in here, go into secondary. That will be the secondary, and then we have to go here to put in the signal, so that I can have more than 5 minutes of time. And then the same for 5 minutes of stop time, sorry, like that. So Same here, second platform here. And then pick the entry. I want them to enter here, at least on that line. And that way we can, yeah, we have 2 stops 18, we have 2 stops 1. That way I can have more stop time at the end than 5 minutes, so for the driver to walk to the other end and continue on. And I think, let's just go with an hour and 10 minutes. So we have 1 minute 39 down here at the last stop. That 39 I take over here. In this it looks like they depart at 39. If I tell the first stop to depart at a full minute, they will all depart at a full minute. Then, I mean, I could do it with 3 minutes. Is that enough? Like 3.5 minutes? But it wouldn't, I think it wouldn't clear like the actual tracks fast enough. So let's go with 5:39 here. Wait, I can actually do 6 minutes 39 here, so that is more or less equal. And then we have Brodno, 6 minutes in there as well. It's just to have 2 metro trains of the same line at the same station at the same time. Then, now it's time to do a little bit of counting. 1 hour 20 minutes is 80 minutes. 80 minutes means if we have 1 train every 10 minutes, 8 trains, we need 16 trains. We can accommodate 4 in this depot, 6 in that depot, 8. I will just count all of them. We have a depot here, 10 trains, 12 trains, and then with this as turnaround track, 13, 14, 15. We need 16 trains, so we do need the turnaround track for 16 trains. And then what I will just do is do this, clone it 9 times so that we actually have 10 trains. And then one of them gets 10. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have number 9 here. Then 80 minutes means 16 trains, that means 6 more. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 trains. And then already now, I haven't yet created a schedule. That's my bad. Let me clone this one. Let me remove the train at the metro tag. Then go back to trains. M1, M2. We are doing the M2, so run a schedule. Country, Poland, Metro, M2. Change order, they try to spawn in. Plot twist, they can't spawn in because they don't have schedules yet. I can go into orders. And now the question is we have 4 times. So train 1 and 4 will have the same schedule from the depot here. Then we have depot here for 2 trains, so number 5 and 6 will run on that schedule. Then we go on, we have a depot here. again 2 trains, so 7 and 8. We'll run from that schedule, then Stadium, there's Wilenska, 9 and 10 will run from this one. And we have another depot here, train 11 and train 12 will run from this one. And we don't have any more depots, which means create a run 6 for 12 to 16. Actually 13 to 16. Yes. 1 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 16. All the trains theoretically have a run now that I can put them towards. And then I only need to create it. I think I will just super basically tell them from 4 AM, 4:45 AM in the morning. They will run from Bemovo. Then I just tell them to repeat. And then theoretic. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah. Okay, let's make it 3 here. Then I need to make it 4 minutes 22 here. Remove the secondary here. Remove the secondary here. And then I'll make it 15. Because I personally have an issue with this signal setup. I would like to tell them, wait, the station ends there. I can put platforms and signals like that. Because I want to tell them to go over the signal and then choose one of the 4s for themselves. So, relatively simple. 1 to 4, this one will actually be to 15. And then number 16 we will mothball again. So already one train eliminated. So we have 3 minutes there. We have 4 minutes here. What actually means here 18 there. Yes, make it 3 minutes. And then search for a station with a very short stop time. We have 16 here. Do I find lower than 16? Nope. This one gets a minute 16. That way it fits. Then back to schedule. Train number 1 actually needs a depot run. And now the setup is super important. I will rename it later. I will tell it go here, or here, or here, or here. So it has 4 platforms to choose from. And when it runs over this signal, because it stops on platform 3, goes over this signal towards the depot, it will choose one of the depot tracks. Relatively simple. Now I only need to rename the line itself so that it doesn't get lost. And then technical maneuvers, it's somewhere down there, yes. Then we go into the schedule. I would like to have the trains arrive exactly at 41:21 at Bemovo. So I just take the time up here, insert it. That way we have already 2 orders in the run. We have the repeat and we have the stop order. Now you only have the stop time from 0041 all the way to 441. I don't want that, or we don't want that. So relatively simple, because it's right next to the depot. I can go insert, make it 1 AM in the morning, then arrive no later than 1 AM in the morning. depot Warsaw Bemowo, and then we only have one option. We insert the order, and then I go to the trains. We have 4 trains here. No, I go to schedule, sorry. We have 4 trains here, so I will... What I did? Wait, I can already open the line. Already in for passenger service. And then I take this one, insert list, the original one. Then here I tell them offset plus 5 minutes, insert list. And you already see it here, it goes 5 minutes later. Then here again, it gets the same list, but 10 minutes later, so 55, you see 50, 45. And then train number 4 gets the same order, but 50 minutes later. So that way we have, when I go to the schedule, there's the upper schedule, I have one run set up because they all operate out of the same depot, and they basically do the exact same thing, but 5 minutes apart from each other. And it will also work at night. At least it should work at night, because they come in, choose one of their own tracks. So 4 trains, 4 tracks should always work, and then leave in the morning again. We already see the numbers racking up, and there are not enough trains running, so let me just finish them. So yeah, after I'm done with all of it, look at this. When we go into what did I do? What did I do? Oh, it's from the last one. Maybe if I just remove 3 seconds, yeah, should work. But let's not take a look at the trains, take a look at the metro line. We have 1 hour and 15 minutes of total duration, 15 trains. And when we look into the trains, yeah, 1 got mothballed because 1 was a bit too much. And the other 15s are up and running. So let's go to the line. Let's give it the blue color like all the lines have. And now it's even more blue inside the capital city of Poland. So that one looks good. And when I click around, 33 people in, okay, 3 people in, 64 people in. Could be better. But give it a day or so to actually settle in. 39, 17, 137. There we already get more. Yeah, just 4, of course. 7, but yeah, with the tram network in, also the metro will be filled. Very, very much filled. Also with the second line in, we will get even more passengers. And yes, it is time to actually set up Warsaw as the biggest city in the network yet, but not today, because we are already at the end of this video. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching, even when these videos are getting uncontrollably long currently. But yes, I want to schedule it together with you. I did parts of it because otherwise this would have been a video about like 1 hour or so. But yeah, I don't want to ramble too much about that. Have a nice weekend and see you in the next episode, where we continue to take care of Poland in Nimby Rails. So see you in the next video, and bye bye. Have a nice weekend and thank you for supporting me.